Very good evening, friends. Pretty late evening, yes. But then I thought this is a good time for most of us, quite relaxing and a good time to maybe hear the views of the market, how it went, and how we are looking, forward. What happened today exactly is very interesting to observe. In fact, in the morning today, before the market started, we did share a video of what we are expecting from the market. In fact, we mentioned that market is slightly very confusing, especially the Nifty, because if you see previous day, that is the Friday, Nifty had a different market structure. It was very hard to understand what was happening. In fact, today also market did go up, if you see, but then when you look at Friday, it was very range boundish. Only the last, maybe the last half an hour or so, the market went up. And then in fact today Nifty at the first 1 hour or so was very volatile. If anybody would have taken call at this point in time at 9:15, immediately their stop loss would have got hit. This was the structure of the market. There was no much clarity until some period of time where we saw a good nice buying and a follow through. But all through the day, the market was like I felt it was like a very old train trying hard, pushing hard to move up. We had in fact given 30 in Banknifty. We had given this call. I think 37,300 call is what we had shared. In fact, it hit our stop loss initially first time, and then we took a re-entry, and then we were able to land in profits. So the structure of market was very confusing, and towards the end we saw some kind of a selling happening for the last about half an hour or so. So does it mean that market is bearish and moving to down? Is something which we all want to know. There are a couple of ways to understand the market. One is looking at the open interest, and then the other way is to look at the live volumes of the market and the charts. Many of them, of course, depend on indicators like RSI and MACD and moving averages, but no indicator can tell you where the market is heading. So let me tell you what happened to the call today, which we had shared. As usual, we provide both sides, and we mention only buy if the price moves above the price we mentioned. That means it has to move from the bottom, whether it is a call or a put. If we are looking at, if the CE, you're both having it both in the watch list, if the CE, the price is to move from 480 above 495, then we look to buy. So this is how we trade. So let's see what happened on 37,300 call. In the initial first 15 minutes itself, almost it had opened above 495. In fact, I think if we see here, it did not give us an entry. It opened above our buying price itself, so there was no entry. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. let me put the 15 minutes chart, maybe that will give a picture. See, the 915, the price moved, opened itself above 950 and 495. So there is no entry for us, rather we are unable to enter as well, right? So we wait for the next entry. So price moved down, and came down. In fact, the first half an hour was very volatile, or first 1 hour was very volatile, and then we got an entry somewhere close to almost at 12:15. We got an entry, but then price just touched 495 and then again moved down. So if we had bought here, our stop loss would have definitely got hit. Here there was no entry. Here our stop loss would have got hit. The final we got a rather entry, good entry we got was somewhere at around, one moment, I think I'm looking at the wrong. So okay, this was the okay. Today is 1st of August. So the first candle itself, of course it moved from down, but then immediately it went to 391, where our stop loss 495 is the entry, target of 620, and 37,500 put. We'll look at both. Okay, so where is 37,500 put? 37,500 put. So what is the entry we shared? Above 350. 37,500. I'm not too sure if the charts will open at this point in time, because normally the charts don't open at this time. Okay, we'll look at 37,500 call first, and then we will try and see if we can open 37,500 put. Now at 9:15, price went almost above 495 and then immediately came down, which hit our stop loss. But then there was a re-entry at around 10 o'clock, which definitely took up to 700. So what we generally do is we take two lots. One we will exit at the target, the other will trail the stop loss. So the gain could have been up to 700, but initially the stop loss was hit, but the price again gave an entry. This is why call is generally valid for the first 1 hour till 10 o'clock. Post it, we will look at the market structure and then provide the new calls. So I think 37,500 P, I don't think came anywhere above 350. It made, of course, a high of 366, but then in the flash of a second, we wouldn't have able to enter because price has to sustain about 350. So what are we looking for tomorrow? Tomorrow we see again that Nifty has heavy put writing. That means that the market is definitely strongly supported. 37,200 is the major support. Then we see 37,300, which is the next major support. So we have closed much, of course, above this. So we have definitely a lot of steam left in the market. There is the target of 17,400 is left to be done as per what we see. So we are again looking to go long in Nifty and Bank Nifty. My levels for tomorrow is I will wait for the price to sustain for the first half an hour or so, because I do not see much of a big move. Either the market has to open somewhere at 17,300 levels, take support and go up, or market can open just above our today's closing or high at 17,362. I will only look to sell Nifty if price tend to move above 17,290. If price sustains above and the volume also gives a bullish view, then I will definitely look to go long, and my target would be somewhere close to 17,412, and the next level of target I would look at 17,440, sorry, 470 or 440, yes. So these are the levels for Nifty. Bank Nifty, if I look at the Bank Nifty data, we see huge calls being written at 38,000. So that means to say market can slightly retrace back, or Bank Nifty can retrace back a little bit. Maybe I expect, as per the chart pattern also, I expect market to slightly gap down somewhere at 37,760, and then possibly it may sustain or go towards 38,000. However, if market is able to sustain about 38,100, then we can expect a huge short covering rally, because the call writers have to exit and go for the next prices. So what are the Bank Nifty levels? I will share in a minute. For tomorrow, I think I'm looking at 17,500, 37,600 call. Which is currently traded at 450, and 37,700 or 38,100 put possibly, or maybe 38,200 put. So for tomorrow we are looking at 37,600 buy, a lot of people ask me why am I giving call and put. See, I do not want to be biased in the market, saying that market is going to be bullish. I'm not a soothsayer here, neither anybody, because any market can change in any case. But yes, definitely the market is bullish because the FIs are taking it down. Nowhere they are bringing it down for sure, but still, to be on the safer side, we have to not have a mindset and look to trade at safe levels. So 38,200 put above 500 only if price moves above. SL is 460, target is 580 to 620, and 37,600 currently traded at 450. I will buy only if the price above 470. SL is 433. Target is 555 and 5620. This is for 2nd of August. So let's look at the stocks. I have a couple of stocks which I have picked. IDFC, Rain Industries, Tata Motors, Aditya Birla, HCL, DLF. Two stocks I have which I have slightly bearish move expectations. So we will look at those first. Tech Mahindra. Now I'm not saying it is bearish. It's just that I am looking to see if there is any shorts which can be done in these two stocks. So Tech Mahindra, I think previously also I have written this price to move up and then may possibly come down. So I'm still there, having the same view. So this is my, what you can say, is where I am feeling the market may not push above this. So however, if market moves above that this, then it may still go higher up to 11,100 to 1,140. But then if we see the pattern, then this is what we are looking at. So we will look to sell if Tech Mahindra price sustains below 1,040, and our target would be, initial target would be around 1024 or 1022, and 940. So let's also look at the other stock, which is State Bank of India, one of India's largest banks. Fundamentally very strong backup. This again, I may look to sell this below 520 levels. My target initial would be 506 and 497. However, and I'm looking to buy only above 540 levels or 532 levels. If price tends to sustain or tends to move down below these levels, then I am definitely looking to short this. However, I also want to say in the technically in the sectors, I am slightly bullish on auto stocks. We are still bullish, market seems to be still bullish on FMCG. Steel seems to be very bullish. Hindalco we already are holding. Tata Steel, I am looking at least 2-3 times move or big move coming in terms of 3x times, currently traded at 108. I suggest you buy or make a sip on Tata Steel and look at a target of somewhere close to 220 levels. So I'm pretty super bullish on Tata Steel. Yes, steel stocks, any commodity stocks for that matter, always are going to be volatile. So do not expect, okay, that we have given a target of 220, but then this triangle needs to be broken out. Then we will understand whether the price at the moment is moving up or wants to move down. Please keep an eye on DLF because it looks pretty bullish. I am definitely want you to go long on this and hold for a target of 480 levels. First target is 440, then we can definitely look at subsequent target of 480. So the other stock which we can look at is HCL Tech. Huge volumes being built in this particular stock. Now if we see, it is fallen pretty badly. However, if price is able to sustain above 960, then we can look at initial target of 1060 and subsequent levels. What I also feel is this stock may tend to move down and then retrace down and might slowly move up. Other stocks you may keep an eye is Aditya Birla Finance, IDFC First, UPL, Tata Motors, Rain Industries. So this is a view for tomorrow. Good luck and happy investing. Meanwhile, if you have any queries, please do ask, and we would definitely be happy to answer. Also, we would like to thank all our viewers to join at this late hours and making the channel as success. I would also be teaching sometime, make a good video how to look at open interest and understand the trend of the market, or we can say option chain analysis live. And we also are teaching how to understand the FI's data, the trends, the chart patterns, the order flow, the market profile, and the structure. So if you are anybody or keen to understand, learn, please do connect to us on our numbers, and we would definitely be happy to train who are interested. So thank you all for the time and happy trading. I hope you all